Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's me, John and Momma, here on Coffee Time. We're on Facebook. If you haven't been there, go to our page, Coffee Time with John and Momma. Hit the like, hit the follow. We appreciate you. We are making a wonderful dessert tonight. We're on a dessert kick. But they're easy, and it's summertime, and it's cool. And this is a peaches and cream pie. Mama, tell us about it.
Well, I know.
Peaches and cream.
All I've done is peel the peaches and pit them.
Peel, pit, and slice.
Yeah, and this is them, and I put sugar over them. Excuse me. Sectarian or something. And that's just sitting in sugar and peaches to make this syrup. And it
makes its own syrup. You don't have to do anything.
Make the peach juice and stuff.
But it makes too much. So what you do is you dip your peaches out and let them be draining. And use the equivalent of 3 whole peaches.
That's more than 3.
This is more. Mama just peeled a bunch. So we'll call that a peach.
That's more than a peach. Just enough to go on top of this pie is all we need.
And we'll call that a peach.
Yeah, that's probably enough.
Mama says that's enough. And I'm going to put 2 more little spoonfuls just for good measure. Okay. I'm going to read the recipe. We have that many left. Maybe for another. Maybe let's go over some homemade ice cream.
Yeah, or just to eat.
Just to eat peaches. So I'm going to let these be draining. Give them a head start there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read the recipe for you. It's a simple recipe. You know the strawberry pie that Mama makes? This is very similar. Mama, don't start your turbo till I get through.
Oh, I'm not going to.
So you need 1 graham cracker crust, pre-made, or you can make your own, and right there's ours.
Pre-made.
Pre-made. You need 8 ounces of cream cheese, softened. Set them out an hour or so before you start. You need 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, and 8 ounces of Cool Whip. And this is for the cream part of the cream peaches and cream pie. She's going to put that in this bowl, not the Cool Whip, but all the other ingredients. She's going to put the 8 ounces of cream cheese. She's going to put the 1/3 cup of powdered sugar and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla in this bowl. Then she's going to mix that thoroughly till it's all together. Then she's going to fold in the Cool Whip. That goes in the bottom of the pie right here. Next is the topping, the peaches. That's 2 tablespoons of jelly, 1 tablespoon of peach juice, and that's what we made with that sugar. Mama made with the sugar. You'll have a tablespoon of peach juice. When all this drains out, we'll add a tablespoon back if we don't think there's enough in there. But that's the juice, is the sugar. It makes its own syrup is what you've done. 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. And then about 3 medium peaches is what you use. Now on the jelly, this is your pectin. This is what's going to make it congeal. Oh, you didn't get your lemon juice out while you're thinking about it. We're going to use just Blackburn's grape jelly. Apple jelly. You could use any flavor of jelly. Grape or something like that would probably make your peaches taste. Apple jelly is something you can use in a lot of desserts. And always keep you some apple jelly on hand.
I believe I put up no, it's shaking a little.
One of them's about empty. Always keep you a little bit of apple jelly on hand because apple jelly, you can add apple juice to any other kind of drink. You could add it to orange juice and it'll all taste like orange juice. It's a universal flavor. So you can take this apple jelly, add it with the peaches, and you'll never taste it. It'll just turn into peach jelly. If you have peach jelly, use it. If you have apricot jelly, use it. I wouldn't use blackberry but peach and blackberry might be delicious in a pie. Go for it. But keep you some apple jelly, keep you some apple juice, because apple juice can be added to anything else, and it'll stretch it out. Are you ready to cook, Mama?
I forgot the...
You got your vanilla?
Nope.
Okay. we are prepared tonight.
We sure are.
We've only missed 3 or 4 ingredients. So, that's what we're using tonight. Now, the apple jelly, I'll go ahead and put it in here because you're going to need, what it said, 2 tablespoons. I'm not using a regular tablespoon. I'm going to use this right here. And what I'm going to do is just dip up 1, not hardly that much, 2 tablespoons of apple jelly. Now this goes in the microwave for 30 seconds in just a minute.
Okay, now how much powdered sugar?
Mama, it says 1/3 cup of powdered sugar.
Oh, this right here is a half a cup. So
Now wait a second, Mama. We've not got. There's something down here keeping the camera from. Maybe I need to raise it.
This is
There you go. You can see.
half
Mama.
a cup that's in here, so I'm just not going to hardly feel it.
It's a 1/3 cup powdered sugar.
That'll be about a 1/3 cup.
You got the teaspoons out?
No, I've not got any spoons out. I just.
So this is vanilla, and you're going to need a half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Sneeze.
As Anna Garten says, a good vanilla.
Good vanilla. She's fat. She's on that good vanilla stuff all the time, wasn't she?
I didn't know what it was, so I looked it up.
Good vanilla.
I'm just saying that, folks, you use any vanilla you got. It's all pretty much
Okay.
good stuff. Let me get this right.
I'm just going to mix some of this. I'll turn this on for a second.
Okay, Mama, go right ahead.
I just want to get that powdered sugar kind of,
So this will be a half a teaspoon.
well, dump it in it.
Half a teaspoon and a bit
And a bit.
of vanilla. Now, what kind of vanilla are we using? I got this because this is what they said that she uses, I think, for good vanilla, and it's Nielsen Massey. So, but we use all vanillas. We've had vanillas. Some of y'all sent vanillas. That's good. This is good. It's all good.
Is that all that goes in this?
Okay, let's read it. Just to make sure, Mama, we're supposed to do 8 ounces cream cheese, 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yeah. Okay, I thought that was right. How nice and creamy that is.
It is.
And I didn't turn it on turbo to aggravate you.
You didn't. I'm proud of you, Mama. You're getting better with the mixer. You might graduate up to that KitchenAid.
Oh,
Here, I'll let you.
take care of this.
Yeah.
Now I fold in my
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. And
Now
that's-
this says 8 ounces.
And that's a 16. So we just.
No, this is 8 ounces.
Is that 8 ounces?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a great
8
big.
ounces. So fold that right in.
I should have got it out a little bit earlier.
It's soft.
I can't see. Can't see the thing.
Cool Whip. This is just our brand at the store. You get whatever brand you have. It don't hurt.
They have Cool Whip every once in a while, and they have this one all
World's
the time.
Fair Creamy. You want me to fold for you?
If you'd like, I'd get the other.
And here's your jelly.
Yeah, I'll get it. Put it in there, 30 seconds?
30 seconds is what it said, Mama. Let's see if I can read comments and fold Cool Whip. Multitasking. I can drink coffee and do most things. So when you fold, you just want to pull to the bottom, bring the bottom to the top, mash it down. Bring the bottom to the top, mash it down. See how you're folding all that together? And you'll want to fold it good. You can tell a difference when what you've folded and what you haven't. It's a little stiffer, that cream cheese. Folding, folding, folding. Basically, you just don't want to beat it with a mixer or something. You just want to stir it in kind of gently. Mama, you need a tablespoon of peach juice. See, that's pretty well drained. It's probably got a teaspoon or something in there.
Okay, so hold it over the oven.
So you need
a tablespoon, ain't it?
Tablespoon of peach juice.
Okay.
And then you need a half a teaspoon, which you can use that right there, that vanilla one, of lemon juice.
I don't think there's...
Not even a half a teaspoon in there?
Yeah. I'd say that was about all that's in there. I got rid of that bottle.
Now see here, folks, you can't see in this Tupperware, this dark blue, that jelly kind of melted a little bit, but it's still firm. It's still got your pectin in it. Mama, I'm going to turn you around, folks. I couldn't even... There you go, Mama.
I got my peach juice, jelly, and lemon juice.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't need no vanilla in here, do I?
No, ma'am. You need 2 tablespoons of jelly in the microwave for 30 seconds, 1 tablespoon of peach juice, a half a teaspoon of lemon juice, and your peaches.
My peaches are over there, so I can't reach.
Here.
You're a good son.
I'm a good son.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta have, Mama. Now this whole combined mixture, Cool Whip, cream cheese, vanilla, powdered sugar, is going into the pie crust. Just going to dump the whole amount in there, right in the middle. Now y'all make this the same way as you do your strawberry, where you put the strawberries on top. Except the strawberries pretty well are self-sufficient. You don't have to add... Do you add lemon juice to strawberries and all that?
I don't usually in mine. Not the strawberries.
And I'm just going to mash this around in here. Just like this.
We might have used a little bit too much cream cheese. Our peaches ain't going to stay on top.
I can make a little spot for them.
Round it up there, make us a little valley.
I will. I'm going to mash it right in the middle. We'll have a big edge. I don't know. Is there a different size of
Yeah, you can get
graham cracker crust?
Yeah, I think so. But that's just one ours has, the stores.
Well, I'm just going to make a little pie pan right in the middle here.
I think I've got the jelly on all of the peaches good.
Okay. Now where you heated that jelly, it's going to help to activate the pectin in it.
You wouldn't been able to mix it if you hadn't have heated it. Headed it.
Headed it up a little. I'm going to take a little bit of this out. I don't know, folks. You could heap it up, but I just made a little indention in there. I'll let y'all see what we did. That'll hold some peaches in that crater.
And I hope it will cover the center. You want to take a spoon and see if that's going to be
Yeah, it'll be fine.
sweet enough?
Oh, it's sweet enough, Mama.
Or tarty enough? whatever.
It's tart enough, Mama.
You're not tasting of it before you do it. You may
I got faith.
You got faith. Well,
now I'm just going to put this right in here. You want to do this, Mama?
no, you're doing a good job. I'm just watching. I can be lazy.
That's just enough peaches and just enough jelly to do our pie. You want to get all that syrup out of there and all that jelly, because that's what's going to firm back up. And there it is.
I just have to let it chill.
Let it chill, and then we'll slice it up. Now, folks, it has to chill. So, we'll have to let it rest. Mom, there's a little bit in there you can eat with your other peaches in a bowl. So, we'll have to let it rest.
And always, when you take your
Look at that.
beautiful
Peaches and cream pie. Now, folks, that's going to taste good. We don't even have to taste
fresh
it tonight.
peaches.
We don't even have to taste it tonight for you
When
to
you
know.
if you buy your crust, this is turned like this to press down in there to hold that crust good and firm. But this is handled and dust and everything, so always take this out, wash it good, so that you can turn it right back up over.
Over here's a little overhang. You're going to have to...
Scoot it over. It's going to get on it, squish it down anyway.
And then you just pull these little
Down around certain places.
Now, if you've got a pie keeper, Tupperware pie keeper, or something like that you'd rather use to make this look more homemade-ish, you could.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind for a pie to get a little messy. The messier, the tastier. And you can always have a little bite
Now
to it.
there's your fresh peach pie. Pretty enough to serve at a restaurant.
That's better than restaurant, Mama. Mm-hmm. So we'll put that in the refrigerator for what? An hour or so. But when we get it out and taste of it tomorrow, we'll try to hold off, folks. We'll try to be good. Hold off till tomorrow.
That good or not.
Mama said there may be one pie piece missing.
May not be so good.
We'll try to hold off till tomorrow. Y'all can see a taste test. But even if we do eat it before we get back, we'll save a piece just for y'all. Because that should firm up. And that jelly, that pectin in that jelly should activate. And you won't taste apple jelly. But you know what would be good? If one wanted to, you could put peaches and blueberries and put a little bit of blueberry jelly. Or peaches and blackberries and put a little blackberry jelly.
You're mixing it all up.
You can change. This pie is universal. This pie can be changed into strawberry pie. It could be changed into peach. It could be apricot. It could be pear. It could be apple with apple jelly. It could be any, but it's peaches and cream pie.
And fresh peaches.
And fresh peaches at that, made in their own glaze. Let's see what y'all are up to tonight. Anybody out there tonight? Hey, Issy Sparks, how are you? Hey, Molly. Gloria, how are you? I've got a lot of people watching. This is so different, folks. Are we? There's no comments. Could you use pie filling from a can? Yes, Gail, you could. Peaches looks wonderful, David. They are good, and they're fresh. Mr. David Duncan. David used to cook on Channel 6.
Yeah.
On the news here locally. Looks so good. I love peaches. Ginger, they are good. And these were South Carolina peaches.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
South Carolina.
And they're so sweet and good that they're just like picking it right off the tree. They're so fresh tasting. And they're over a week old, aren't they? I think so.
Yeah.
But they have stayed really
Brenta,
good.
She's a peach girl. She's transplanted here from Georgia. Good old Georgia peaches, too. Hey, Mama, what did the nut say as he, let me read you, Paula, chased another nut?
What did the nut say after he was chased?
Oh, Paula, that is too funny.
What did he say? I don't know. I'll catch you, nut, or something.
That's what he said, Mama. I'll catch you. Cashew.
Cashew nut. Oh, cashew nut.
Mama, you are good. Hi from Knoxville. Hey, K-Best. We're neighbors. You're in our hometown if you're from Knoxville. Ann Owens is watching. Hello from Texas. Lori Lyles, what's the weather like down there? Is it hot, hot, hot?
It was 103 or something.
I heard someone refer to South Texas as the surface of the sun. Oh, thank you for the stars. You know, I haven't seen a star party. I don't know if they do those anymore or not. Hey, Jake, thank you for those stars. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? This dessert is a wonderful summer dessert, but this dessert, because of the peaches and all, you know, if you froze your peaches, this would be good in the fall. You could even take the peaches and just a little bit of orange food color into them, stir them up, and turn that into like a pumpkin looking. It ain't just hey, thanks for the stars, Elaine. It's not just for the summer. You know, I think used to, before storage and before people had deep freezes and before people had ways of keeping things were very seasonal. What you had is what you used, and what you used is what you had at that moment. Yeah. But with freezing and preserving and frozen fruits, and this, like you all said, you could use pie, Comstock or any brand. That's a brand of pie filling. You could use any pie filling you wanted. Yeah. I don't think there is anything seasonal anymore.
You also can buy the little slender bags of peach gel, just like you do the strawberry gel.
I don't think I like it, though.
It's not as... Now, strawberry gel's pretty good, but the peach is more of a... It's artificial more taste than that, but it is still good, and you could use it.
You could. And you could use... like you said, any kind of frozen berry. Blueberry would be great.
Or you can use Jello and cook it and fix it like they do the Shoney strawberry pies.
Yeah, that's right.
And that will give you a gel.
So you could just use Knox gelatin if you didn't want to use the jelly. But anytime you want to add jelly to something for... I can't think of anything right now. Sometimes, not often... when we get Harry and David's jelly, the hot pepper jelly, Mama likes it just the way it is. But if we're having a party or something, we may do a mild version. And in order to get it mild, I'll put a couple of tablespoons of apple jelly in it. And that will tame it down, but it don't change the flavor. Same thing with juices. Like if you're making, I don't know, a punch or something, you can add apple juice, and it doesn't change the flavor, but it gives you the volume and it gives you the sweetness. So that's something good to keep on hand all the time, because you can always add.
And apple juice is good to drink.
And apple juice is good to drink. It's a win-win, ain't it, Mama? Mm-hmm. And apple jelly is good on toast. I don't have no problem with it. 81 degrees, Brenda, and humid. Yeah, it is horrible. We've have 83.
I think that's what.
83 at 8 o'clock.
I wish she was bigger than she.
She used to be bigger, Mama. I promise you we ain't gone that blind.
It's 83, just like you said.
Last night we had...
83 or 88 with these glasses.
Last night we had flood warnings, we had storms, we had loud, loud thunder.
Oh, I couldn't sleep.
It wasn't even normal thunder. It was explosive thunder.
And it would rumble and roll for, seemed like...
Ever.
5 or 10 minutes or longer. It was so...
It was like lightning strike... But the thunder was like, boom, and it would shake the house. It was a lot. But when I took Maggie out at 9:30, it was so hot outside.
That's why it was storming so.
And there is no such thing as heat lightning. We used to call it heat lightning when I was a kid. My granny used to call it heat lightning. If y'all ever heard about heat lightning? It's where you see lightning in the distance.
And no thunder.
And no thunder. It's just like a flash. And Granny said, oh, that's just heat lightning. Well, what it really was a distant storm, and you were seeing the lightning. So I saw it lightning over in the east, and our storms don't do good when they come from that direction. It's a lot harder. It's kind of like the Alberta Clippers that twist around and come back. So I saw a lot of that heat lightning. I still call it that just because that's what.
We was raised.
It's all lightning. If you see it, you're in danger of being struck. If you can see lightning, even if it ain't right here, you could be struck by lightning. So remember that. But anyway, I saw that. I thought, we're going to get a storm. But I didn't know. Thank you for those stars. Who sent that? And a coffee cup. Jake, thank you so much. I thought, we're going to get a bad storm. But I didn't know it was going to storm all night. Because it storms all night long.
I thought at 3-something, it's over. Well, it lasted about 15 minutes or not even that long. And then it's a loud boom of thunder, and it started all over.
When you were kids, were you ever told that angels were bowling? When it thundered and it rolled across the sky, and it sounds just like a bowling ball over a hardwood floor above you. Well, that was what it was doing. Rumble over and over, and then it would go boom.
One didn't get over with till there's another one happening.
But surprisingly, Maggie was okay with all that mess. I just knew she'd be tore all to pieces.
Yeah.
But she just laid there.
She must have been really tired.
I don't know, Mama. She was just all right with it. Usually she's not. Hey, Billie Jean, how are you? Hey, Carolyn. Folks, we enjoy being here with you, and thank you for being with us. Try this peaches and cream pie. If you don't like peaches, switch it up. Have blueberries and cream pie. Have blackberries. Blackberries are in right now, aren't they?
They're probably
people
about gone. Getting gone.
But there's probably one or two left.
Yeah.
Have blackberry. Blackberry and cream pie would be delicious, folks. If y'all make another one, a different one, please share it with us, because we'd love to know. I feel comfortable using any kind of fruit with any of these pies, really.
I've made the strawberry and the blueberry and the peach before, but not hardly the same as this.
This is a little. You'd made the peach before with that gel.
Yeah, I've made it with the gel and then cooked.
I told Mama, I said, let's don't use that gel. The strawberry gel is not as bad, but I don't care for the peach at all. It tastes like artificial jelly. So this is a little different, a little spin on it. Remember, our Etsy store, July, I know it's backwards, July 10 off. July 10 off. All capital letters, number 1, number 0, in the middle, one word. July 10 off. And that'll get you 10% off everything in the Etsy store. And we have these new cups that says, God bless America, land that I love. It's got a coffee time with John and Momma on the other side. We've got the aprons, we've got the cutting board, the chore board, the tumblers, the wooden spoons, the cork board, coasters. I don't know what all Teresa's got in there. Teresa takes care of totally all that. She does a wonderful job, and she just sends me my directions and says, here's what we're going to do. And I say, yes, ma'am. Sounds great to me. Mm-hmm. So we're so lucky to have them, and they take care of that. They're a good Christian family from Georgia. So some of you Georgia peaches out there, you may even know them. And
the Tupperware, a lot of it went off last night.
Some of the Tupperware modular, some of them went off last night, but the month will end next Wednesday. July's over. If nobody told you.
It's really strange. We put off firecrackers last night and closing out the month tomorrow night, seems like.
We did not put off firecrackers last night. No. Mama's just saying that because it just seems like it was yesterday, 4th of July. But I'm telling y'all, mark my words, tomorrow will be Christmas. You'll look up and you'll say, whew.
As my mommy always said when I was growing up, where has the time gone to?
Where's the time gone? Yeah. That's the reason it's important to wake up every morning, refreshed, renewed, and blessed to be alive. Because
thank the Lord He woke you up.
Thank the Lord you're on the wake-up list, because everybody wasn't. So let's remember the families of those that wasn't and be thankful for the fact that we was. So enjoy life. If you don't do another thing, just enjoy life. It's short, it's sweet, it's beautiful, and it's to be enjoyed. And you all enjoy it. If nobody's told you today, you're a very important person. You are a VIP, and you're a VIP to us, you're a VIP to your family, and you're a VIP to God himself, because he made you. He made you. He made you special. He gave you your talents. He gave you everything you need. You are not missing a thing. He made you perfect. And that's what is wonderful about everything. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for the stars. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for all the love.
Yes.
Thank you for the positive comments. We get some rude comments on here sometimes, and people just go out of the way to be negative. But I'm telling you, you all are the absolute best folks around. You couldn't ask for better, couldn't get better. Couldn't even mail order catalog better folks than you all. So we appreciate you all, and we love each and every one of you, and we're just so glad to see you on here. We're so glad that y'all are liking and spreading the page out. We're growing every day. I get a little report that says you had, and I'm like, wow, that is amazing, and we are honored and humbled and blessed. I was out today and saw some folks, and they said, "You're John." I said, "Yeah, I'm John. How are you all?" So we're just living life and sharing with you all. And sometimes we cook and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we ride around the park like we did last night. We're just here to enjoy life and to try to spread a little love, spread a little positive, and enjoy. Mama's always said, live it, life, and have a good time.
That's right.
And that always has worked for me. And so I want to share that with y'all. Mama, you have anything you want to add tonight?
Just remember the lady that said she just lost her husband, and anybody else. The Lord knows all about these situations.
Yes.
Remember them all that's lost loved ones and people that's in real bad shape sick.
We've had several prayer requests on here for lost loved ones and for sick loved ones, and we pray for each and every one of y'all every day. If you're a frequent flyer here on Coffee Time, then know that we're praying for you, because we pray for each and every one of y'all, and we ask the Lord to be with each and every prayer request. Even if you don't write it in there, even if you don't write it in the comments, we ask for the spoken and the unspoken. Brandy, thank you for those stars. We'll plan another cook along and give away some more cookbooks. We're wrapping up cookbooks to get them in the mail, hopefully by Saturday. So the free ones that we did on the cook along, and the winners, and a few more, we're going to try to get all of them in the mail. It's a bigger job than you may think. Mama does it about every day, but she's been on the road. She's been running around.
Not too much.
I'm glad you're going, Mama. You go every day you can. You go every way you can. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
She's had lunch with some friends. She's had her trips. Mama was before COVID, we weren't on here, and Mama was always with her friends.
3 or 4 times a week. I really enjoyed it.
She enjoyed that. So COVID really put her in the house. And thank you all for loving on her and giving her something to do during those years. And the cookbooks and being on here and preparing meals and cooking. That's just a part of our lives now, and we love every minute of it. But it did give you something to do, didn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
And Mama said, I got to work on them cookbooks. I got to do this. So being retired is not exactly always work to do with Mama. She usually has 1,000 things to do. And
But this hot weather, I've really not done anything much. I've stayed right in the house.
But you was with your friends and with your groups and all that up until COVID.
Yeah.
And then it just
I
sort
miss
of...
them so bad.
Just sort of... COVID wasn't a gradual thing. COVID was a shock to the system. It was a jolt.
As I say, it come fast like a slap in the face.
You almost had to have the soccer mom arm to keep you from going through the windshield. We was doing our thing, and they said, stop. That's it. You know, the soccer mom. Back before seatbelts were really suggested as strongly as they are now. They were not always. I spent my childhood... Lord must have just been watching. I was standing in the front seat, hanging on to Mama's neck. And that would not have been tolerated. You children born in the 70s, we made it. We made no car seats.
When I see something, I automatically throw my arm up to protect him. And way after he quit standing there, my arm still went out fast to protect him. A
lot of children have been saved by the old soccer mom arm. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you're like, what's he talking about? Surely kids didn't stand in front seats. Yes, we did. We also laid in back glasses of cars. I spent many a trip to Knoxville and all parts of the country laying in the back window of the car.
And when we had a station wagon, you had to have a quilt and pillows and lay back there and look at everything too.
Any of y'all know about standing up in the front seat with your mama, daddy, and laying in the back windshield of the car? Y'all know that, don't you?
They probably ain't that old.
You still do, Mama? You put your arm out, Cynthia?
Yeah, it's all
Hello,
right.
John and Momma. I got my Tupperware. Great. I hope you enjoy it. Hey, Beverly. I will ask my mom. I will put it on once I get it. Brenda? Was you talking to somebody else, Brenda? Or you? Is that
Ask
something?
Me about standing, I guess.
Standing, you're going to ask if you stood by your mama. Did use my arm too. Did you, Jean? I think all mamas did, especially mamas in the 70s, 80s. When did seatbelts
I don't know.
and car seats become a big deal? I slept okay in the back window. Jean, I know, it was warm. The sunlight would come through there, but you had big old back windows then. And you could crawl up in there and just sleep away. I spent trips to Florida in the back windshield of the car. Yeah, Becky, that was the place for kids to go. I remember Mama saying, get up there and lay down and go to sleep. I used to lay in the back glass too. Yep, Vicky, we survived, Vicky. We did it. Oh, I remember those days. Robin, I do too.
We rode bicycles without helmets because me and my sister rode with young's boys all the time. We never had helmets.
Yep, Julie, we did. I remember also riding to town in the back of Daddy's pickup truck, standing up, holding on to the cab. Standing up, holding on to the cab. No seatbelt there, folks. How on earth did we make it? Yes, right in the back of the pickup truck. Yeah. We used to put the tailgate down and hang our legs off and ride that way, too. Through town.
I'd be back our weekends most of the time.
Yeah. It wasn't nothing on a holiday weekend for there to be 8 or 9 in the back seat of in the back of that truck riding to town. And every 4th of July, we was in the back of that truck. I'm telling how many of us in riding in the back of that truck with the tailgate down, legs swinging. If you wasn't one of the bigger kids that got a chance to get on the tailgate, you had to ride up on the wheel wells, hanging onto the side, which that was okay, but it wasn't near as cool as hanging your legs off the back. I always loved looking at the clouds. Grace Miller in the back of a truck, yeah, I've done that many times. And wasn't it fun? We used to ride in the back of the truck, lay flat on our backs and look up and try to figure out where we were. You know, we would know the area and we would count the turns and we would say, I bet we're at so-and-so. We'd raise up and look, and whoever won, you know, they were so proud of themselves. We even rode like to the back of the pickup on the main interstate going to Knoxville.
Sitting down, though.
Laying down, usually. We didn't stand up on the interstate, but we did ride back there with pillows and cushions and whatever we had.
Sitting down, flat.
I'm glad that kids are more protected than we were, but we made it, some of us anyway. But I'm not against, laws to protect children. Anything to protect kids and animals, we're all for that. What about eating mud pies? Let me see who said that. You're all running in a flash tonight. Dewana, I don't know that I ever ate many, but every once in a while you get double dog dared to eat a bite of one. Now I have had to double dog dare take a bite.
I used to feed my younger brother mud pies sometimes.
It is, Cindy. It's a wonder we survived. Yeah, we used to. The old double dog dare was a big deal in the 70s.
Oh yeah.
And it was almost like you'd pull out the big weapon. It was almost like, you do it? No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I double dog dare you. Well, you couldn't. You couldn't face down a double dog dare. You had to try it. Kids don't listen to none of this foolishness. You don't have to do nothing. They can double dog dare you all day, and you say no. No. Without a triple dog dare, you know I ain't doing it. But that was back in the day. Swinging from grapevine wreaths. We used to get up in trees and...
I used to do that all the time.
We would take seagrass string. Y'all know what seagrass string is? That's what's around hay bales. That little yellowy, brown-looking twine. Oh, the things we could do with seagrass string. We could do a lot with it. And then finally, one of us figured out, may even been one of the girls, I'm not sure, but we figured out if you braided it,
it was stronger.
You could do all kinds of things with braided seagrass string. We'd braid big old long chains of it. You could pull a vehicle almost with that. You could do a lot. You could tie it in a tree and swing on it. It was just amazing what you could do with braided seagrass string. And we'd put a loop at the bottom of it, put your foot in it, and jump off a hill and swing with one foot in.
I see. When I got grown, if I had kids and they done stuff like I did when I was little, I'd whip them. We done all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh, mercy. Folks, we've went right down memory lane, but it's all good. That pie's in there chilling. I won't eat none of it tonight. No, it's too late. It's 8:26, but we will probably eat some of it tomorrow. Even if Mama slips into it tomorrow while we're all at work. There'll be enough left to show y'all tomorrow. We'll cut it and let you see how it turned out. So y'all come back tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening's Friday sometime. What we'll get into. But y'all have a great evening. Enjoy yourselves. Love on your family. Enjoy life. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.